Aloha and welcome, friends of Gerald Celente. Jason Shawver here, and real quick, I have a very powerful and time-sensitive message that I want to share with you today and really answer that burning question that you have on your mind, what so many Americans and so many people around the world have on their mind, and that is, what's really going on in our economy and how can I protect myself, my family, and my money during these coming lean years, this financial collapse and this Great Depression that we are all now living in. I'm here to talk about some of the principles that Gerald Celente talks about, some of the principles that our country was founded on, such as sound money, free markets, and prosperity, which is something you really need to get right now. The first thing that I want to discuss is a book that I recently read. It's called Prophecy, and it's by best-selling author Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I highly recommend that you pick this book up and read every single word in it, because it is an action guide as to what to do anytime there's an economic downturn. And one of the things that he states is that anytime there's a great recession, more millionaires are created than ever before, and it's all about how you position yourself. He talks about some of the things that Celente talks about as well. And one of those things is that the middle class is being eliminated right now. The middle class is being completely wiped out, and the gap between the rich and the poor is growing wider and wider by the day. So you can either choose to end up on the very poor side. These are the people that don't understand what's going on. They're not becoming financially literate. They're not educating themselves. And on the other side is the top 3% of money earners in the world. Now, regardless of what's going on with the Federal Reserve or bailouts or anything, I'm not here to talk to victims. I'm looking to talk to hardworking Americans and people around the world that believe in taking responsibility for whatever situation we got ourselves in, and really taking the daily action steps necessary to pull ourselves out, to protect our family, and to secure our financial future. One of the trends that Robert actually talks about is what's going on in the world of entrepreneurs, and Gerald Celente actually talks about this too as well. He talks about 2010 as being the year of the entrepreneur. He says that America needs a new productive capacity, and that capacity is going to be in technology. Well, I stumbled across this information and I began taking action on it, and I'm going to share with you some of what I do on the other side of this page in just a moment. But I began taking action on it, and as I did, within 90 days I was able to walk away from my full-time job in corporate America, where I was a corporate wage slave working in a cubicle. And when you work in a cubicle, you can become pretty desperate. That led me to the internet and learning about internet marketing, learning about becoming an entrepreneur. And then I began to study these trends. And one of the trends that I learned about was one that Forbes magazine recently stated, and that is that over 79 million Americans are coming online during the next 3 to 5 years looking to become home-based entrepreneurs. And this is due to the increased unemployment rates. People are looking for alternative ways to create income, and I'm sure you are too, or you wouldn't be watching this video. Another trend, and this is one that you'll never hear on the news, and this is by chief economist to two presidential advisors, Paul St. Pilzer. He recently stated that over 10 million new millionaires will be created in the next 10 years in this very industry that I'm working in right now. Now, as I continue to develop myself and grow as an entrepreneur, I was able to leave that full-time job. Within 90 days of that, I was able to move to Maui, Hawaii, and move into my first $1 million home in paradise. So despite all the doom and gloom and fear being spread by the media, I'm here to tell you that there are answers and solutions if you're willing to put your nose down and learn new skills. And what else can you really do right now? Do you really want to end up in that lower income bracket, the people that are going to be rioting in the streets, fighting over food? Or do you want to create financial security for yourself? If you do, then I want to share with you a little bit more about what I do. There's some videos and a letter on the other side of this page I want you to read. So go ahead and fill out that form below, and I'm going to take you on the inside and really help you step into the future of what's going on in our economy and on the positive trends. So nobody's talking about solutions out there. I'm really here to share with you the solutions that I found out about and that thousands of other people have found out about. So if you're ready to learn about entrepreneurship, then go ahead and fill out that form right now, and I'll show you all that I know. Take care.